Hey there, my Battlefield friends, and welcome back to another Capture the Flag gameplay, this time on Gulf of Oman. This is one of my absolute favorite maps in Battlefield 3. I just loved that map because this map is so diverse and you have ups and downs, you have like towns, parts, you have desert, you have skyscrapers, you have a little bit of everything. It's really fun for infantry fanatics. It's also fun for people with vehicles, and of course fun for people who just love to fly helicopters and jets and stuff like that. So it's a really amazing map, and I love playing Capture the Flag on this map. This is one of the matches that I wanted to post just because I had so much fun. This is a very balanced match where it was a constant back and forth, and we were just defending like crazy, getting the flag. It was just insaneness the whole time, madness. And it always kind of reminds me of people who still complain about Battlefield and how slow paced it is. And when I play matches like this, I'm just laughing to myself because I'm like, this is insanely fast paced. There's so much happening. You can't even react as fast enough a lot of times. And you have certain times where you need to go, it quiets down a little bit and you need to kind of find out where the enemy is. And I kind of like that. I don't want non-stop. It's kind of like a good movie. The best action movies are the ones that are in action and then it kind of slows down a little bit and then action happens again. It's not good to have constant action without ever having a break in between. It's just that's not considered like a balanced movie or a balanced match. So anyway, so what's new? There's not so much new besides that today we just found out that there is actually going to be a Titanfall Xbox One bundle. Unfortunately, not what I was expecting, and probably not what a lot of people were expecting, that there's going to be a Titanfall deemed Xbox One. Where we had like leaked images about a month ago about a really cool looking Xbox One that was like white, orange, and black, and it had like the Titanfall logo on the side and everything. And this could still be something that could come out, but right now, when I was reading that there's going to be a Titanfall Xbox One, I was like, oh my god, finally, this is it. This is what I was waiting for. But it's not. It's just another plain black, boring looking box like the one we got, a lot of people got around Christmas. The only difference is that it comes with the Titanfall game, but it doesn't come with the Titanfall game in a box. It actually comes with Titanfall as a download, the full game as a download. So you can basically, the box is, the Xbox One is the same price, it's $4.99, so you're not saving any money on the Xbox One. It depends on how you look at it. You get the Titanfall game for free, but you pay the same price for the Xbox One. Or you can say, because you don't pay for the Titanfall game, you get the Xbox One $60 off. If Titanfall is even $60, I'm not even sure about them. Because Titanfall is only a multiplayer, so they shouldn't really charge $60 for it, but I think they do. So anyway, I have not pre-ordered the Titanfall yet because I'm not sure now, if I'm going to get an Xbox One before that comes out or not. Most likely not, but you just never know. I'm still hoping that, I'm going to be lucky and some cool looking Xbox One is going to come out. But anyway, the other thing that's new, or maybe not so new, but I've never mentioned that before, and it now happened to a friend of mine too, is that whenever I enter Battlefield every day, my game settings have been completely reset to the default, which means I have to set everything again, like the button, the stick and button settings, the tutorials is turned on again. It says congratulations, you're a premium member now. It's behaving like I've never even played this game before. Fortunately, the weapons are still there, even though I have to say sometimes I end up in matches where all my weapons are gone, all my unlocks, everything is gone, but it's usually just for like one match. When I get out and get to a different match, all my weapons are there again. So that's definitely a very, very frustrating bug. But not frustrating enough to hate this game or anything like this. The other thing that I actually just noticed yesterday is that my vehicles have also been all reset. It's not my weapons, thank God, because that would be a little more complicated to redo all again. But basically all the vehicle settings have gone back to default, and I haven't really noticed that until yesterday. I kind of was thinking, oh yeah, my infrared is gone on the tank, and that's kind of like the only thing I noticed, and I thought maybe that's just in this DLC that the tanks are different and you need to upgrade those tanks. I don't really think too much about it, and as you know, if you watch my videos, I don't really use a lot of vehicles, so a lot of times I don't even notice if anything is different with the vehicle. I jump into the vehicle real quick, try to get a kill, and then I get killed or I jump out again. So I don't spend a lot of time in vehicles. So that's why I didn't notice it yesterday until my friend was mentioning that, her settings, her vehicles got all reset to default. And I was like, wait a minute, I gotta check and see if that's what happened to me. And yes, exactly, that's what happened to me. Everything was reset, and it took me a little while to do this again, so I have no idea if if I play tonight, if the same thing is happening again. And I did a little bit of research on the internet today, and I found out that some people have the same problem. I don't know if this is just on Xbox 360 or if this is a general, just an overall problem. I haven't heard too many people complain about it, so I assume it's just an Xbox 360 problem. But I have done some research to find out, if that's something that you can fix, or if this is something that EA is already aware of. I have not found out if EA is aware of it or DICE is aware of it, but I have heard that some people say it has to do with those daily battle packs that come out. So whenever a battle pack comes out and you open it up, it kind of resets your stats. Not necessarily your stats, that's wrong. It's not your stats that it resets. It resets your game settings to 0. And then when you start it up again, it says that your game saves are corrupted every single time. So I wonder if you had the same problem or not. If you are on Xbox One, let me know if you have that issue too, or if that's, I'm just curious if that's just an Xbox 360 problem. But anyway, yeah, I have been really loving this DLC so far. Not really enjoyed Conquest so much on this, because I played that so much on this on Battlefield 3, and it kind of felt like just doing the same old over again. But being able to play a game mode on those maps that we have not been able to play in Battlefield 3 is a lot of fun, because you also end up playing in sections and corners of the map that you haven't really been a lot, like here. This is a part of the map that I haven't really visited a lot in Battlefield 3, and you feel somewhat like it's a fresh game. And I really, really love that sandstorm that's coming out when you can't see the enemies good enough, and you kind of have to look through the sandstorm to see them. So it makes it kind of nitty-gritty and a little bit scary in a way. If you ever have to be in a sandstorm, you know that's like not a very comfortable thing to be. I've never been in a sandstorm, but I've been in several extreme snowstorms, so not really something you want to be in, because it goes into your eyes and it hurts your face and you can't see anything and you can't breathe and whatnot. So I think it's really cool that they did that. It's actually way more cool than on Firestorm, where you just have the fires coming and things exploding and towers falling down and stuff like that. The same old. This is something new and something cool. But speaking again about Titanfall, I have watched a few beta gameplays, and I have to say the game is not really any different than what I expected. I pretty much expected to be the way, you know, the beta was, and I heard that the beta ran really awesome, and that's really great. But a lot of people are kind of disappointed about the game, and they feel like because the AI are in there. And, you know, there's a lot of people who have just probably did expect a little bit more from the game. And that's exactly what I was trying to kind of mention in previous a few videos ago, is that, you know, when games get overhyped like this, a lot of times people are very disappointed. And you know, you just have to take a realistic look at the game, and it's like, yeah, the game is probably well made and everything, but it's like, we've had Titans before, we've had, you know, people jumping over buildings, and so with Unreal, it's like a lot, it's like some kind of like in between Unreal Tournament and Crisis 3 or 2. It's not really something new, and that's why I have never understood why people are so extremely excited about this game. I personally, I don't know. I'm kind of not at all excited about this game. I'm also not really a sci-fi fan, so for me, this is just like another like Halo or something, and you know, overhyped, not much substance, a lot of little kids playing it, a lot of little kids cursing, you know, being nasty in the game, and I don't know. That's just kind of like how I see this game, and I definitely will get the game just because I'm trying to, you know, give every first-person shooter a chance. But I don't know. I may be surprised, and it may be, you know, be better than I expected. But so far, even after seeing all the videos, I'm not really excited about it. But let's see what it is, and I'll definitely get it. I just don't know yet if I'm gonna get it on Xbox One or 360. So I hope you have enjoyed this gameplay. We're almost at the end here. As you can see, we were really fighting hard, and this game was a lot of fun. And you know, despite, you know, what the outcome is sometimes in a game, what it's really all about is like having a ton of fun. And while you should always try to win the game, you can't always win. That's just the reality. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.